Hey Pisces, and welcome to your spiritual messages for this time frame. This is going to be a reading for the month of November or December, however it resonates for you. But of course, this is timeless, so when it finds you, it's for you. All right, so thank you so much, Pisces, for your patience as I've been taking a lot of time for myself during this time. I've just been listening to my body, how I feel, and I never want to give readings when I'm feeling pretty low about myself. And it's not, insecurities on a surface level. They've just been more deeper than I thought. I've been doing a lot of shadow work, so that's kind of why I've been literally in the shadows recently, because a lot of things that I've been working on have been bringing up triggers, wounds, things of that nature. So if you've been doing spiritual work, you know exactly what I mean. It's not rainbows and sunshine. It really isn't. It's a lot of darkness, but it's necessary. So that's why I've been away, because I really needed time for myself. But things are definitely looking up. I've been working tirelessly to remove blockages from my life that are no longer serving me. I've been doing all kinds of things so that I can deliver the highest message possible for you guys. So thank you for sticking through with me, and I am immensely grateful for your loyalty. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm going to start by pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, or what's crowning you, what's rooting you, recent past, and what you need to know. All right, and I hope that the meditation music in the background isn't distracting for you guys, because it actually helps me deliver messages without being distracted by outside noise. And my cat is awake in my room, but she's been pretty calm, so I hope I don't have to stop the video at any point for her. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your energy here. What's going on with Pisces? What is that Pisces center? Okay, that card, it just shot out. We have the Six of Swords. That's supposed to be in the upright. Six of Swords. We have Aquarius energy coming through. So you're moving on, Pisces. You are moving on. Four of Pentacles as the crossing energy, but you have to let go still. I feel like you're still holding on to some grudges that are not quite fully allowing you to be as free as you want to be. What's crowning you is Temperance. What's rooting you, yep, Scorpio energy. Tower. Mars energy, so Aries as well. Recent past. The Ten of Swords. Okay, you've been going through some dark times as well. You've been releasing a lot of baggage. What do you need to know? The Page of Swords. You're still in your head about some things. There is an energy to release control. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So this is beautiful. This is your energy. So this is you feeling very good about yourself, very happy, very content, starting to find that happiness in life again. Maybe you lost it for a second, but you're feeling it all over again. This is great. This is what you don't see in the background, though. I feel like because you've been going through such a heavy, dark time, you thought you were not going to make it out alive. You didn't think that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. And your wishes are going to be granted. You're getting everything that you want during this time. So I feel like you have every reason to be happy. Let's go ahead and clarify what this Nine of Cups is about. Just one card, please. The Five of Cups. Yeah, you've dealt with your share of losses. King of Swords. You've been very cold during this time. Whatever these losses were made you very cold. And that's not normal for a Pisces, right? Pisces are very sensitive, very open, very... One second, guys. Okay, so you've been going through your own fair share of loss, and it's made you cold. It's made you close up. You haven't been as emotional as you're used to, but that's changing now. I feel that you've had this sadness looming over you for quite some time, but not anymore. Okay, with this Nine of Cups, Not anymore. You're going to start feeling happy again. You're going to start getting the things that you want. Okay, because what's at your center is the Six of Swords. So you're moving on. You're going towards clear waters. This is the calm after the storm. I know people say the calm before the storm, but this is actually the calm after it. So you've been dealing with your storm, okay? You see how this photo looks very dark and cloudy. I think there's some lightning going on in the background there, some thunder. And that's basically like the tower, right? But I feel like you're moving past that. You're getting away. Truth is going to come pouring down onto you. You're seeing things a lot more clear. You're communicating things a lot more clear as well. But with that Four of Pentacles as the crossing energy, I feel like there's still this energy about you that's a bit closed off because you don't really know who you can trust. But that closed offness is not allowing you to fully move forward as much as you want or need to. Something's still kind of holding you back here, and I think it's this lack of mindset. Maybe you fear that you won't get what you want. So you close yourself off out of protection. Six of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. Let's get some clarification here. Let's clarify the Six of Swords first. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Yeah, there's this energy of that you need to balance. Sorry, you need to ground yourself. Oh wait, are they meant to be in the reverse? Not this one. I know that's for sure. Okay. We have the King of Swords still staying back there. So yeah, I feel like you've been through a lot that you're just closed off. You're kind of pissed off too. I think someone pissed you off. And you're trying to move on from it, but holding a grudge is not going to allow you to move on from it. There could be a grudge that you're holding. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, that tells me that there is this lack of groundedness that is not allowing you to move forward. I feel like you really need to plant your roots and ask yourself what's bothering you. Really just go within and ask yourself those questions. Why do I still feel this way? Why am I not able to let go as much as I want to? Because this energy of not letting go is not allowing you to move forward. Again, the Chariot is about travel. The Six of Swords is about travel, about movement forward, rapid movement forward at that. But if you're still hanging on to something, it's not allowing this Chariot energy to fall through. Let's see what this Four of Pentacles is about, though. I mean, we have the Ten of Swords here, so I feel like that's where those grudges are being held. You're still hanging on to a betrayal. You're still hanging on to some sort of distrust from other people. Some painful ending is not allowing you to move forward as much as you should. Okay, but with the Temperance card here, I feel like it's all happening in its own timing. This is all about divine timing. You're healing. Maybe you're not quite healed yet as much as you'd like to be. So you're trying to heal yourself in order to move on. So I feel like that's really all it is. Those grudges and that resentment that you still carry is from unhealed trauma, unhealed wounds. You may know this, you may not know this, but it's all being worked on. If you've been working on this, then continue to do the spiritual work necessary for that. If you're asking what kind of spiritual works I could do, you definitely can look up online what kind of shadow work techniques there are. A lot of journaling, meditation. Being out in nature is such a significant healing technique that we wouldn't even think, because sometimes we really don't think to go out in nature. But whatever it is, whatever you find works for you, keep doing that. So I feel like this is all about healing yourself, going from within first in order to make your external world a lot more positive if it's been feeling a little bit dark. And I do feel this darkness, this heaviness with that Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Tower here. And that King of Swords, he just looks like he's been through a lot. Like he has to protect himself and not let anyone in, because he's afraid that people are going to hurt him, so he'd rather come off as this very cold, stoic person that doesn't give a crap. But in reality, you're a Pisces, so you give many craps. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is your strength. That is your power, to be as emotional and as sensitive as you are. But there is this energy about Pisces that has to set boundaries too. So maybe that's what you're learning to do, to not let everyone in, but also not be completely closed off. There needs to be a balance, right? And I think that's what you're figuring out with this Temperance too, because Temperance is all about balance. That's why she's holding 2 jugs. So let's clarify this Temperance card. What are we healing here? King of Wands. Wow. What's this all about? With the King of Pentacles coming out too. Okay, Ace of Swords. So this is either your masculine energy, Pisces, or this is someone else's masculine energy coming through here very strongly. I feel like it's you. I feel like you're the one needing to find the balance within yourself, because maybe you've been impulsive in some energies, some situations of your life. And there's this need to be more grounded, right? We did talk about groundedness in the beginning. So I feel like those are the energies that you're trying to balance with right now. Too much passion, not enough passion. Too much groundedness, not enough groundedness. Ace of Swords, that's your truth. I feel like you need to be easy on yourself right now. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up on days that you act out impulsively, and don't beat yourself up on days that you act out too stubborn. There's a balance that is needing to happen. And I feel that as long as you're working on it, if you feel that that resonates, keep doing that. What's reading you during this time is the Tower. So a lot of unexpected things have been occurring, a lot of shakeups, a lot of divine intervention, things that you were not expecting. And I feel like you could have been struggling during this dark time, but really it's been a blessing in disguise. It's putting you on your divine path. It's removing you from places and people and things that are not serving you and putting you on the right path. So in the moment, it could have felt like everything was crumbling, everything was falling down, but that life was not serving you anymore. And that's why it needed to end. As painful as it was, even if certain people betrayed you and you thought, wow, I'm never going to heal from this, those people were not meant to be in your life. Simple as that. And that's all about surrendering to everything that happens around us when things crash and burn, knowing that there's something so much better. But that's not as easy as said, right? But that is, if we all learn to surrender, we would learn that everything is so much easier when we go with the flow. Queen of Cups. Okay, here we have some feminine energy coming through here now. And I feel like that's you. Yep, there it is, the wheel. I was feeling the wheel, but I wasn't going to say it until it popped up. But when we were over here and I mentioned that that's all going to change, it's because things were like the 5 of Cups, but now they're going to start being like the 9 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune. So double confirmation that the path that you thought was for you and was ripped away from you was not the path in your highest interest. And that's why you were abruptly taken off and put onto a different path, because that is your actual destiny. That is your divine destiny. In the moment, it did not feel like that, but you're starting to. I feel like you're starting to listen to your intuition. You're tapping more into your feminine side, and that's going to allow you to have more of this receptivity to the energy around you. Because when you were in your masculine energy, you were very closed off. That's what that King of Swords was, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. None of those kings are emotional. They're not receptive. They don't have as strong as intuition as the King of Cups, as the Queen of Cups. So what's changing here is that maybe this Tower moment was so bad that it made you finally start to see things from a different perspective, and that allowed you to become more emotionally receptive. And that's what you're dealing with now. You were forced to see things differently. The divine forced you to be more receptive. It forced you to understand that what is no longer serving you will be taken out of your life. If you don't take it out, I'm going to take it out for you. So you may have chosen the hard way, but either way, things are going to start to get better from this point forward. You could have resisted this change for quite some time and made your life a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Than if you release control from the get-go. But that's all part of energy. You can't really understand it right away, right? Otherwise, we'd always be spiritually inclined people, but sometimes we got to learn the hard way. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, because Ten of Swords, I think this was the painful ending. This was the hard lesson here. So let's just go ahead and see what this is all about. Okay, that's way too much. One card. What is this Ten of Swords about? Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, I feel like this was your heart. Your heart was heavily backstabbed, heavily hurt. But that's all changing now. That was meant to happen. Something had to end in order for something better to start. You don't see that right now, but it's going to be a lot better. Don't focus on the past anymore. Focus on this bright new future full of love. That ending was a blessing in disguise. 100%. Okay, you're going to go from that to this. So continue to surrender, continue to allow things to unfold naturally. Don't be upset when things end, crash and burn, because it's only making room for something a lot better. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So this is you now. I feel like you're starting to find yourself, your worth, your independence, your sense of self. You needed that Tower moment to put you in your place. And I mean that in the lightest, most positive way possible. What you need to know is a Page of Swords. You have the answers. You have this truth. You don't need to overthink it. Don't overanalyze the situation. Just close your eyes, tap into the third eye energy, and you will have those downloads, those truths coming in very strongly. You don't have to overthink it. It's not as difficult as you think it is. It's a lot easier, actually. The truth is right there. You don't have to fear too much. You don't have to distrust too much. Yeah, see the moon? There you are. There is a fine line between intuition and paranoia. So you have to really work on that balance, because it's borderline overthinking and fear-based thoughts, and also trusting your intuition, right? So try to catch yourself when you feel like you've been thinking about something for way too long. That's you overanalyzing, overthinking. That's you not being productive with your thinking. So try to catch yourself when you do that, because you do have the answers, but don't go overboard. Ace of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Swords. Yeah, so exactly. If you've been thinking abundantly about a new beginning, about something so much fruitful, so much better, that's entirely correct on your thinking, your perception. Okay, so whatever, if you've been thinking that you are abundance, that you are grateful for all that you have, and that there is something better, there is that path, right? Like I said, you were taken out of a path that was no longer serving you to put you on this path that you're meant to be. Do not overthink this new path, because you may do that. You may think, oh, what if this path is taken away from me again? What if, right? That moon card is all about what if sometimes. It's the fear of the unknown. You could fear this new path, but don't fear it. Release, control, surrender to the divine, and it'll all work out for you. but you have to trust in this new abundant beginning. So like I was saying, if you feel like this is something that's completely different than the past, you are 100% correct. That past is not going to repeat itself where everything was crumbling and falling and deteriorating. That was just because it was not meant for you. So now that that phase is over, you're beginning a new phase here, an abundant new beginning. And Scorpio just had the Ace of Wands in this spot right here as well, in this position as well. So that could be the theme with the water signs right now, that you're ending this old worn out chapter and starting a brand new beginning. And it's beautiful. Go with it, have fun with it, find the balance in order to fully immerse yourself in it and be the greatest that you can be. All right, Pisces, so beautiful reading. Let's go ahead and finish it off with a higher self oracle. So we'll see what your highest messages are. What are the highest messages for Pisces during this time frame? Okay, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. That's you, 100%. All the signs point to you. I feel like what that's saying is that all the signs that you've been seeing are pointing to this new direction. Unexpected blessing, 100%, right? Past life gifts and abilities, past life gifts, abilities, and skills are awakening. Again, that's you, 100%. I'm not who I used to be. That's you completely changing and transforming and becoming a better person. Not that you're a bad person in the past or anything like that, but becoming your highest self, becoming your highest potential, which we all have. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for you during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for your patience. My gratitude for you is immense. Well, I look forward to doing your love readings, so definitely look out for that, and I will see you then. Bye.